I feel close. I mean, it's not an easy injury to get back and move the same way, straight away. But it's a work in progress, and I'm working every day to get back on the floor as soon as possible. So I'm looking forward to that. I think for me, my IQ is so high to, play with guys like Kai and Seth and Kev. Just watch them. I know how they play. I know how they want to play.
Perk, I heard you before we went to that sound. You said, oh, brother. You kind of let out a sigh right there. Ben Simmons hasn't played an NBA game since the playoffs of last season. How are you expecting him to impact this series, if any, if he comes back for Game 4?
I don't. And we all got to remember, Ben Simmons hasn't played since last June. Okay? And the last time we saw him play, it was very disturbing, and it was a natural disaster watching them play. So Ben Simmons could come talk about what he's going to bring to the table. But at the end of the day, you're talking about coming back into the game of basketball at his highest level, playing against elite players like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and you think that you're going to come onto the floor in the middle of this series and have an impact? Like, I'm not buying it what Ben Simmons is talking about. And I think a lot of people that's on this, everybody on this panel and around the world don't believe Ben Simmons. Like, he have to show us. Like, we're tired of him talking. We're tired of him, posting clips on social media. It's time for him to show us what he's actually capable of doing.
Yeah, I mean, I think he could have a high basketball IQ and be afraid to be out there in the fourth quarter and not want the ball. I think he could be afraid of wanting to shoot free throws in the fourth quarter. I think all those things, but I mean, I don't want to sit here and argue and say Ben Simmons doesn't have a high basketball IQ. He's a 6'10" point guard that can see over the floor. But like, I'm with Perk. How are you going to be out since June 20th and just talk about how good you are and how much you missed and I don't want to play. I'm going to go to practice with the cell phone in my pocket. You can do all that, and now all of a sudden you get an opportunity to play and you're just going to flip the switch against the Boston Celtics. I'm not buying that either.
Yeah, I'm not buying it either, because why would you wait to Game 4? You said that you didn't have any setbacks. You're feeling good. Your back is feeling good. Your team's back is against the wall. It's the first game at home. Why are you not playing in this game? You know what I mean? Why are you making all these excuses like, oh, I got one more day? You might have your team down 3-0 and you coming back, and now it really no blame on you. And I don't care about his basketball IQ. What about his heart? Dude, does he have heart? Does he have intestinal fortitude? Does he want to get out there and hoop? Does he want to hoop with his guys? Is he spooked of the moment? I mean, come on, I don't care how high your basketball IQ is. Can you get out there and get down? And I kind of think that he don't want to.